as we're trying to wiggle and tease this, you might not see it, but you can see very, very gentle movements. You can see it slowly pulling away. This is where it can get quite tricky with most people. This is the first bend of the ear canal. So this is where the ear is sort of shaped like the letter S. Now this is the first sort of bend that we come to. Some people's bends in their ears are very, very narrow and steep. So what we tend to have to do in most cases is actually hold the ear open. Not so bad in this case, but we still have to try and maneuver this massive plug of wax around this bend. Oh, you can just see how sticky it is. It's almost like tar, you know. It's a really thick, sticky plug here. On the edge of my seat there. Come on. It's just breaking little bits away at the moment. Again, I'm not opting for any manual tools here. As we said from the other ear, it's just going to add to the difficulty with how soft and sticky this is. All we're really going to do is just squash this all up the sides of the ear canal. Now, you can start to see this whole plug is starting to move a little bit here now. So we're actually getting a bit more space in this ear now that we're breaking these pieces away. It's quite a big piece actually though. God, it's not a wonder this patient's been having some issues with their ears. Now again, a lot of people we do see in the comments occasionally saying, you know, how does somebody not know they've got wax in the ear? I mean, sometimes you don't. It's more of a feeling. I mean, you kind of acclimatize. So if it's a slow build-up, which a lot of the time it is, you start adapting and getting used to the sound. So sometimes you'll start feeling the ear. We'll start holding water after a shower. That can be a sign that wax is starting to build up. But it only takes that one split second for that particular patient to then start having all of their difficulties. So they'll wake up in the morning and it'll just block right up. Now some people will say they'll give their ear a little bit of a wiggle and it'll pop and it'll clear. It doesn't necessarily mean the wax is coming away. It's just moving inside the ear. So if that is happening to you, get yourself booked in, get your ears checked. So we are coming to the end now, guys. Sorry, it's a bit of a painstaking wax removal, this one. Last little wiggle. Oh, you can see it coming out. God, I can just see how tight this is. There we go, it's on its way out. God, look at the size of that plug. Even though we've already removed quite a lot of wax there, that's quite a large plug that we've removed there. Again, trying to tidy up these little bits, not overly concerned about this. We've cleared the blockage, the job is done, patient's hearing much better. Don't want to add to the risk of any temporary threshold shifts, which is where the hearing can sometimes feel a little bit worse temporarily for a half an hour. You can see it's just kind of these last little bits are really stuck to the ear canal. In these cases where you get these little kind of like stainings of like oil and wax that are still left on the ear canal, we'd normally suggest the patient just continue with some olive oil about once a month, once every 3